Hello, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and please check out my channel for other Zeeworld updates. So the last update about Taste of Fate. Ranbir finally regains his consciousness and he was discharged from the hospital. Then Prachi finally tells the unconscious Ranbir that she is pregnant with his baby. Then Prachi also confessed her love for Ranbir while he was still unconscious. Let's continue. Shahana flashback recalling about Rhea's drama at Nick's house. She thinks that Nick came to kidnap Prachi. Then why would they kidnap Rhea? She is sure that Rhea is conspiring against Prachi for sure. Prachi tells Rhea that she promised Pallavi that she will not fight with Rhea as they are sisters, but Rhea behaves like a second wife. Rhea asks Prachi to come to the point. Prachi says she knows that Rhea is behind all the problems. Rhea says they should talk outside Ranbir's room as it is not good for Ranbir, and she takes Prachi out. She then tells Prachi that Ranbir is safe and that is what matters to her. He risked her life and he saved her life. She walks away saying this. Shahana joins Prachi and says that Rhea left the conversation incomplete. Prachi says she is right. Rhea did not reveal anything. Shahana says Rhea's silence is warning them towards an upcoming danger. Pallavi walks in there and asks Prachi to move aside as she wants to meet Ranbir. Prachi walks aside. Pallavi enters Ranbir's room and shuts the door on Prachi's face. Shahana says she feels that Pallavi and Rhea will not let Prachi meet Ranbir. Prachi opens the door. Pallavi shouted what? Prachi says she thought that Pallavi locked the door on her face, but she was wrong. She walks away saying that she will bring herbal paste. Pallavi assures Rhea to support her and says that she will not let Prachi's evil shadow fall on Rhea and Ranbir. Rhea thanks her. While returning home, Grandma tells Vikram that she doesn't believe Nick's allegation against Prachi. Vikram says that he doesn't think that it is Rhea's plan, as Rhea's injuries are real and she looked like a victim. Grandma says the truth will be out soon. Ranbir regains consciousness. Pallavi and Rhea ask if he is fine. He nods yes and asks when did he come into this room. Pallavi says that Rhea will take good care of Ranbir, so they shifted him to this room. Ranbir asks about Prachi. Rhea lies that Prachi is resting in her room. Ranbir says she needs to rest. Prachi prepares the herbal paste. Shahana suggested to her to take some rest. Prachi says that she is feeling good and she is very happy saying that Ranbir is fine. Shahana says Pallavi, Aliyah and Rhea are not talking to Prachi and they are conspiring against her. Prachi says let them conspire. She knows how to handle them. Aliyah noticed Rhea smiling and asks for the reason behind it. Rhea says the differences are cropping up between Prachi and Ranbir's relationships and Prachi will leave the house in 7 days. Aliyah asks about Rhea's plan. Rhea says Ranbir will support her and fight with Prachi for her. She fears that her plan may go wrong, but she needs to take a risk to win Ranbir. Pallavi pampers Ranbir. Prachi enters with the herbal paste. Pallavi asks that what is it? Prachi says it is a herbal paste. Pallavi asks Prachi not to fight with Ranbir until he is fully recovered. Prachi gets suspicious. Pallavi walks away. Prachi thinks that Shahana's doubt is right, but she can face any situation as long as Ranbir is with her. She applies the herbal paste on Ranbir's wound, recalling their romantic moments. Rhea walks in and asks that what is Prachi doing? Prachi says it is a herbal paste and it is good for Ranbir's wound. Rhea says there is no need for it. Prachi asks if Rhea is saying this or the doctor advised them against it. Rhea says she cares for Ranbir more than Prachi. Prachi says that Ranbir's betterment is in the paste. Rhea yells at Prachi that Ranbir needs injection and not her black magic remedies. She snatches the bowl from Prachi and yells at her to show her smartness in Ushampur where she came from. Prachi asks that what is Rhea's problem with the paste, even she should apply it on her wounds. Rhea reminds Prachi of the equation between them and she reminds her that she calls her illegal second wife. Prachi says she remembers everything and she asks why did Rhea act in front of everyone and said Prachi is her sister and a well-wisher. Rhea says that she did not see Prachi's real face then, but now her misunderstanding is clear. Prachi asks which misunderstanding is clear now. Rhea says she wants Prachi to stay away from her and Ranbir and stop interfering between them. Prachi says that Rhea has been interfering between she and Ranbir since the beginning. Rhea says Ranbir is not interested in her now and soon she would understand it. She says she is explaining to her calmly as she is her sister or else she would have kicked her out of the house. Prachi says that they should stop calling each other as sister as they are now first wife and second wife. Rhea asks that who is the second wife between them. Prachi says Rhea is the second wife because she is Ranbir's illegal wife. She doesn't want to call her as an illegal second wife, but she wants to call her as a sister. But Rhea shows her evilness always, and her mother told her that Rhea needs love, but now Rhea needs a befitting reply. Prachi tells Rhea that her mother said that Rhea needs love in her life, but she can now see that Rhea only needs a befitting reply instead. Prachi asks Rhea to leave the room and give privacy to her and her husband. Rhea laughs and says Prachi needs to go instead, as this room and Ranbir belongs to her. Rhea shows her clothes in Ranbir's cupboard and says that one needs to stay in the same room with the husband to be called a wife, and not by applying a cinder in the husband's name. Prachi leaves saying that she will return soon. Prachi returns to her room recalling Rhea's words. Ranbir wakes up and asks about Prachi. Rhea lies that Prachi is watching TV. Ranbir says Prachi was here before Rhea came. Rhea says he must be dreaming as Prachi did not come here. Rhea applied the herbal paste on Ranbir's wound for a quick healing of his wound. Ranbir walks out. Rhea feels jealous, thinking that Ranbir remembers everything about Prachi but not her. She hopes that Ranbir doesn't meet Prachi, or else Prachi will reveal everything to him. Ranbir walks into Prachi's room and finds her sleeping. He thinks that he is happy to live with her under the same roof. Rhea gets jealous seeing Prachi and Ranbir together, and she calls Aliyah to her room, saying that it is time to implement their plan. Aliyah, while walking towards Rhea's room, collides with Grandma's wheelchair, and she walks away, suggesting to her to follow the doctor's advice. Grandma wonders why is Aliyah rushing out. She asks Shahana to wheel her to their room. Ranbir walks out of Prachi's room, thinking of not disturbing her. Prachi noticed Ranbir in a drowsy state, but she fails to stop him. Rhea noticed Ranbir coming out of Prachi's room. Aliyah tells Rhea that she must make sure that Ranbir believed that Prachi executed the whole plan and tried to harm Rhea. Ranbir warns them not to suspect Prachi, as Nick lied to them. Aliyah asks that why does Ranbir think so. Ranbir says that Prachi taking care of him is not for his attention, and Nick is lying. Rhea says that Prachi is waiting for Ranbir to wake up to start a drama again. Ranbir defends Prachi again. He noticed the tears in Rhea's eyes and asks for the reason. Rhea thanks him for saving her and walks away. Aliyah stops Rhea and asks that what is she trying to prove. Rhea says she wants to prove Prachi as the culprit. The next morning, Prachi wakes up and thinks that her pregnancy medicines are making her feel drowsy, so she needs to change them. She hears a door knock and opens it to find Radha, who asks her for some address, and she helps Radha with the address. She then meets Ranbir and asks that how is he feeling. Ranbir says that he is fine. Prachi asks him to give her 2 minutes and she throws Rhea's stuff out of the room. Rhea and Aliyah stand frowning, saying that. Pallavi hears the sound and informs Vikram that someone is throwing things out. Vikram says that doesn't happen in their house. Pallavi agrees and asks if Vikram talked to the police regarding Nick's arrest. Vikram says the police will catch Nick soon. Rhea asks Prachi what is she doing. Prachi says she is throwing Rhea's things out because she has the right, being Ranbir's wife, and Prachi shut the door on Rhea and Aliyah's face. Prachi then smiled, looking at Ranbir. Thank you so very much for watching this video till the end. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, and please subscribe to this channel for more updates. Thank you.